So, guess who's back on unemployment again? This guy. I've been furloughed, and as of right now, I'm full-time unemployed. As many of you guys have been following my progress, obviously this sucks, but the second time is going to be a lot better. The first time, it took 105 days for my unemployment to go through. I did a whole video about that, but luckily I got my last paycheck. I was able to cash out my vacation pay, and I got my tax return and then the stimulus check. So during the 3 months I was waiting for my unemployment, I did have some money, but I also took drastic measures because we didn't know how long this was going to be. I thought it can take 6 months to a year before I see my unemployment, being stuck in ID verification. So I took the drastic measure and moved into my van, as you can see. So I'm currently doing the van life during this whole pandemic. It's a good way to sort of isolate myself and everything. But this time around, I never closed my case, even though I returned to work, because I was normally a 40 to 45 hour a week employee consistently for years. When I returned, they only had me return 25 to 30 hours a week. So I was still eligible for unemployment, but my unemployment checks without the boost or anything, just the regular ones, were like 45, 50 bucks or something like that. But it was more about keeping my case open. That was one of the big things. So I kept my unemployment case open in that way, and I'm thankful because now I'm filing normally. And then they added the new unemployment boost with a secondary stimulus check. So I have some money in the bank. I still have money from the last round of unemployment, because when they finally did pay me, it was like 10 grand or something. And then I have this boost. So I'm taking a different approach this time. I'm still worried for my job, but I'm also a little bit excited because now I actually get to have a little bit of money and the time off. I'm not going out and going to Disneyland or anything like that, but the first time I was unemployed, I literally slept in my van the whole time. I was just sleeping in complete stress, playing video games and watching Netflix and YouTube the whole time. That was all I was doing the first time. The second time, this time around, everything's working, my bills are up to date, my credit cards are paid. So this time around, I'm taking a different approach. Sorry, and I'm still abiding by rules and social distancing, but this time I'm able to eat a little bit more healthier, and I'm going out to do things like go hiking and stuff like that. So I'm going to beaches to take really long walks. Like, I'm talking about like 2 to 3 hour long walks. Going to hiking trails, so I could drive up the coast now to particular spots I really like, and get some fresh air and just go hiking and everything. So this time around, I'm using my time more productively. During the pandemic, you had some people that were unemployed and furloughed, and they used the time really good. Everything worked out for them. This happened to one of my friends. Unemployment came through right away. They weren't like me where they were stuck in ID verification. Everything went through smoothly, and they used the time and like lost a bunch of weight and got ripped and all that stuff. But then you have people like me, like this idiot. I ended up gaining like 45 pounds, and it was a mess. And I literally just laid and played video games. But my unemployment didn't go through right away, and I was in complete stress, and I lost my place and moved into my van. So it's a mess. But this time around, I'm taking a different step. I'm doing the step my friend did the first time. So I'm kind of off video games. I still play, but I've got it down about 12 hours a week, just like 2 or 3 hours in the early morning, like 7, 8 in the morning, and then I turn it off, and then I go take care of my day. The other thing is I hope to up the quality of some of these videos. I have a whole list of things I want to do with these videos to make it more professional, and things I do, like how I camp and sleep and all that stuff. So I'm going to keep this one short. And thanks for those of you that have been sort of casually following my journey. I'm casually documenting this because I feel it's like one in a lifetime kind of a thing. Like, I wasn't alive for any of the world wars or the bubonic plague or something like that. And I think some people may be interested in what it was like you know, like in the future, like looking back at history of what things are. So I'm kind of video documenting my personal story and journey of the pandemic. So anyways, for those of you guys that are watching concurrently, you know, thanks a lot, and I hope to make a little bit better quality content and then go from there. Thanks a lot. Bye.